Tonight is a very special night. Me and Jay just went and saw Super Wrestlers 2 weeks ago and had an absolute riot. We had such a good time, and we're like, we got to get one of these guys on the show. We got to do it. We got to do it. And you never know until you ask. And we always preach that on the show. You got to show up if you want to be seen. If it matters to you, it matters to me, mama. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we got a great show for you guys tonight. Flowe is in the house tonight. Everybody, please give a round of applause for our very special guest, Flowe.
Hell yeah. How's it going, world? What's up,
Steven, glad to have you, man. Last time we saw you, you were taking on Vlad Bladder, the Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
Once
a vampire turned into a werewolf. Yeah.
It's funny.
That man, something else. That was a crazy match. I actually popped a blood vessel in my hand.
Oh,
did you?
Somewhere in the match. I don't even know how it happened, but
probably bit you,
I
man.
did it. But I mean, I scratched the shit out of him with the guitar when I broke it over his head. So I got a little bit of a receipt for it. So
Hell yeah.
Ooh, man. I have so many. We have so many questions for you. Obviously, wrestling is such a great pastime, especially in American entertainment. It's so much fun. Where do we even begin? When did you first get started into wrestling?
So I could remember wrestling for as long as I've been alive, honestly. Started watching around 2003. I was 4 years old, 3 or 4 years old around there. I remember Kane having the mask on.
Hell yeah.
And then there was like a weird time where we didn't have like cable or some shit, and then Kane comes back out like a few months later and he doesn't have a mask on. He's bald, and I'm like, what the hell? That's not Kane. So I know it was around the period of Kane taking his mask off when I first started, but my dad got me into watching wrestling, me and my brother. We would always reenact the Hulk Hogan and Andre WrestleMania 3 match.
One of the greatest.
Yeah, I mean, my dad was a big 6'4", 300-pound man, so
Jesus.
I mean, I wouldn't have ever been able to slam him. I mean, even to this day, I still wouldn't have been able to do it. But
I don't know, man. You took out a werewolf.
I mean, shit, never know.
So you and your brother used to like fake wrestle when you guys were younger?
Oh yeah, for as long as I could remember, man. Shit, I remember being in kindergarten one time. He picked me up for a military press. Threw me off the bed. I literally landed on the floor and then got back up and started laughing. And I was like, "Yeah, I think we could do this." Maybe.
Did you ever pull like a move on him where you're really it got hurt and you were like, "Oh shit, don't tell mom."
Well, so no, I never hurt my brother. Funny thing is, he didn't really hurt me either, but I got hurt in the middle of taking a move from him when I was in 6th grade. I broke my foot. Funny enough, same move I took the other night, a tombstone pile driver. My brother gives me a tombstone pile driver on my mom's mattress, and then the side of my foot comes down on the edge of this wooden dresser. So I broke my foot in 2 places right there.
Jesus.
I was 10 years old, and then people in school were like, "How did you break your foot?" I was like, I was wrestling my brother.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Now, when do you think was the turning point for you? Obviously, you grow up feeling like you're made of elastic. When was the point where you were like, I'm going to take this seriously? Did you start taking classes? When did you start really taking it professionally?
Well, it's kind of weird because I don't really remember the exact moment when I was like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do, because I feel like I've always wanted to do this. But I would say like a couple moments. Like the first one was when my dad passed away in 2007, which funny enough, it is like 17 years to the day of my dad passing was when Flowe went viral, which was pretty crazy to me. Nice. But that was a moment right there, because I mean, he was the whole reason why I'm in the business in the first place, why I even like wrestling. Yeah, my dad, and then probably around the time I got into high school, like a lot of, like all year long, all 4 years, counselors being like, "You sure you don't want to do nothing else?" I'm like, I'm pretty sure I want to wrestle. I'm pretty sure, like just scrolling through these computers in class, like trying to find something else that interests me, and like nothing does. I'm like, it's just inevitable for me to wrestle. Like, I don't know what else to put at that. Yeah.
And that, that's really cool. And I know a lot of people who, especially artists of all mediums who watch our show, and especially myself, who've had that loss of a parent. And then it's always funny how the anniversaries line up. I was hoping maybe you could talk about how special that was for you when Stephen Flowe went viral. I mean, that was a really big deal.
Yeah. So after the match, so it was December 7th was the day he passed, but December 8th was the day of Stephen Flowe going viral. But it was after the match with Jordan Cross back in December when I just looked at myself in the mirror and something just told me you did it. And I mean, wrestling before a moment like that after a match, because I mean, personally myself, I liked my first match better, but the second match, the fans already knew the entrance by that time, so getting to hear them sing Stephen Flowe along with me coming out was really great. I mean, it didn't top March 9th by any means, because that shit was loud as fuck. I'm not gonna when I came out, I was like, holy shit. I mean, the whole night I was just wondering, man, I just can't wait to just do it already. But yeah.
And was that with the Super Wrestlers?
Mm-hmm, yeah. The first Stephen Flowe appearance was with the Super Wrestlers against Siphon back in September.